Vince Gill has always sounded more heartbroken than angry. Welcome to the channel Fame Express. Despite dramatic headlines that sometimes spread across the internet, Vince Gill was never sentenced to life imprisonment. The real story surrounding him is quieter, more human, and in many ways far more emotional than sensational rumors could ever be. Because Vince Gill's life has never really been about scandal. It has been about grief. For decades, audiences connected to him through tenderness rather than spectacle. His voice carried vulnerability in a way country music rarely allowed men to express openly. Even during his most successful years, there was always something reflective in him, as though he understood that pain and love often travel together through a lifetime. People admired the musician. Many never fully noticed the emotional weight behind the songs. Vince grew up carrying complicated family emotions that shaped him deeply. He has spoken before about difficult relationships, personal regret, and the lasting ache that can follow unresolved love inside families. Success gave him recognition, awards, and legendary status in country music, but fame rarely removes emotional wounds people learned to live with long before the spotlight arrived. In some ways, it only magnifies them. There were periods in his career when personal loss seemed to quietly settle into his performances. The death of loved ones, public scrutiny around relationships, and the pressure of remaining emotionally available to audiences year after year created a kind of exhaustion that sensitive artists often carry privately. Vince Gill never performed like someone chasing attention desperately. He performed like someone trying to tell the truth carefully. That difference mattered. His marriage to Amy Grant brought both admiration and criticism at different moments, especially during years when public conversations around celebrity relationships became unusually harsh. Yet Vince rarely answered judgment with bitterness. He seemed to retreat inward instead, focusing more on music, family, and emotional survival than public defense. That quietness became part of his identity. The internet sometimes creates dramatic false narratives around celebrities because audiences expect constant collapse from famous people. Headlines about imprisonment or destruction spread quickly because outrage travels faster than reflection. But Vince Gill's real story is not about losing his freedom to prison walls. It is about the emotional prisons many gentle people carry invisibly for years. The pressure to remain strong, the fear of disappointing others, the loneliness hidden inside public admiration. Vince's music endured because listeners recognized something authentic inside it. Not perfection, not performance, humanity. And perhaps that is why his legacy feels so personal to so many people today. Long after trends changed and entire eras of country music evolved, Vince Gill remained emotionally recognizable. A man whose softness became strength instead of weakness. A performer who allowed sadness, regret, and tenderness to exist openly inside his art without apology. That honesty lasts longer than rumors ever will. If Vince Gill's story stayed with you today, feel free to share your thoughts below, like the video if it meant something to you, and subscribe to Fame Express for more thoughtful documentaries exploring the human side of fame.